We're back with another Zwift race here today, guys. We're doing I think it's the Zwift Crit Racing Club. It's like a 12-mile race on the Fan Flats. This was a really good race. There's about 17 people in the group. It's early morning. I think I did this at like 3 a.m. in the U.S., 3 or 4 a.m. It ended up being really good. What surprised me about this race was the pace, and you'll see this. The pace is much slower than what you would expect and what I'm used to racing. My racing score here was around 330. I think it was 332. The category I believe is 180 to 350. So definitely on the upper end, but I've been in other races before, and this just seemed much slower. Again, I mean, look at our watts. I mean, we just got over 200, but before then, we were quite a bit lower. No one's really pushing hard. No one's really opening up a gap. And when people do kind of break away, I think there might be a guy breaking away right now. He's not really, putting his floor to the pedal, or the pedal to the floor. Excuse me. He's just kind of, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, if you look at their watt per kilo, and this is one thing you guys should pay attention to. When you see a guy start to solo off the front, you can look at your leaderboard, and I want you to look at their watt per kilo, because it really tells, how serious they are about the effort. Like, a lot of these guys, they'll just be maybe 1 watt per kilo higher than everybody else and try and solo off the front. If you're going to make an attack, you really got to commit to it. Again, so this race, like my BPM, I think I'm at 148, 149 right now. I mean, that's zone 3 for me. Like, this is a tempo ride, so definitely unique. I haven't quite been in a race this slow, I want to say, but it made me a little fearful, because I thought that, well, maybe they're just saving it, saving themselves for the final sprint. Maybe they were going to lay it down. Again, this course, it's a crit racing course. It's really flat. The profile is kind of, there's like a slight, I want to call it a V. If you look at the little map there in the right corner, it's kind of has a gradual descent and a gradual climb. There's nothing that really stands out about, okay, this is when everybody's going to attack and this is when everybody's going to drop. I had gotten the aerodynamic power up, and I knew I wanted to save that either for a bunch sprint at the end or in a solo effort. Again, I didn't do much recon or investigation about what this course was about, but again, the pace was not scaring me at all. And I thought, okay, this is pretty good. I originally, in most of my other races, it's been kind of the goal just to take it to the line and hope for the best. And I've never been in this spot where I've had the legs to kind of think, okay, well, what's the best way to go about this? We still got 8 miles to go, still in the first lap. The first lap is a little bit longer because it has a lead in. But you'll kind of see, like, again, like, no one's really going fast off the front. I mean, this is a very comfortable pace for me. And this is when I started to realize, well, maybe I don't want to take it to a bunch sprint. I have about a 1300 watt sprint. And I'm thinking, okay, well, if everybody's pretty fresh like me, maybe it's not smart, because there could be, a real strong guy that's just as fresh and he can, put out 15, 16, 1700 watts, right? And then I just lose it at the very end. So then I started thinking, okay, well, is there a better place to jump? Looking at the profile of the map, not any major climbs. There are some gradual places to ramp it up. Again, even these guys soloing off the front, it's like they don't raise their watt per kilo to make it really count, and we just reel them back in, and I just don't quite understand what they're trying to test the field or something. But again, nobody really want to do some big pulls off the front. You'll usually have a guy kind of be in the front of the pack, and he'll be putting out needless watts, but again, kind of just raising the pace, making it hurt for everybody. So everybody's together here. I can't imagine anyone's really dropped. Maybe someone who just wasn't feeling that good that day, but everybody's pretty much here in the chase or in the peloton. Right now I'm riding the Canyon Air Road bike. I think I have it on stage 3 as far as leveling it up. And then I put on those new I think the Princeton wheels that we got in some recent event. The stats seem good. I don't really know how much of a difference it really made. I didn't look at the stats. And so what I want you to see here, this is lap 2, and lap 2 and lap 3 are the same distance, they're around 3 miles each. And I'm starting to think, okay, maybe this is a good time for me to jump. Like, if no one's going to push the pace, like, I might be able to jump early, because I didn't want to save it to the last lap when everybody probably has fresh legs. And so I'm eyeing kind of this end of this valley, this descent, and then where it angles up into the climb. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to give it my all. Like, I'm only averaging 180 watts. I got more in the tank. Maybe I can stay away. And let's just see how that works out for me, guys. We'll see how it goes. All right, catch you later. Enjoy the video.
Van der Poel going from behind though. Look at Van der Poel on the left-hand side. This is incredible. I have never, ever seen anything like this in my life.
I've been watching bike races for 30 years.
That is the most extraordinary conclusion to a bike race I have ever seen.
I've never seen anything like this, ever.